Hello. We just got a few minutes to kill. Not saying you guys are killers, but I want to check and continue to see how this guy's working. Yeah. So I had to drive all day today, and yeah, getting your oh, wasn't getting the message last night, huh? You were texting me. I was getting I was getting it. I thought, what was that one before? Somebody last night was saying that you didn't read the message before, and then I went full. I scrolled back, and so anyways, I scrolled back, and there was nothing there. So was that you? Oh yeah, yeah. If yeah, because if that was there was one person on, and I couldn't tell who it was, and I got done what I needed to get done, and I think, and yeah. So so that was you. Well, I was thinking either you or the other one that was talking to me for a bit, and then all of a sudden disappeared, and then I don't know, but it disappeared. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, everybody. I got some things to do, but I got one of the drivers, the place I work at, one of the drivers is not coming in tomorrow, so they need me to come in for half, 3/4 of a day or something or other. So I got to come in, and the weather's been so gloomy that man, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, it's all it's done is rain all day long. All it's done is rain all day long. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, so it was good. It was is working. Yeah, I don't know about the other thing. I'm gonna put. I'm working on that thing to. I'm the best. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, okay, I'm the best. Yeah. So, anyways, monkey around that. Just gonna chat for a little bit. See if anybody has got any questions, anything to talk about, whatever for Monday. Monday, and yep. Anything going on in your neck of the woods that is interesting that might, I don't know. They got all the construction done around here. Um, Election day's tomorrow. It should be a finally the ads will be off. We got so many, like everything's got ads on it. Well, I'm just tired. I have to turn the radio. I have to turn the radio down because I'm tired of listening to the ads. Ads just it just yeah. Well, I was working on that one thing last night, and like I said, I ain't got enough energy to do anything. Um, I just like to keep this going every night I can. But tomorrow night I'll have more energy to do something. Tonight I'm just like, I woke up this morning. Look at me. Look at my eyes. I look like I'm like half asleep. I don't look like I'm half asleep. I mean, I got to pry my open. I got to pry it open. Yeah. I got some caffeine to keep myself awake for the next bit here. You know. My eyes look fine, but I didn't rest today. I rested last night. I go, go, go. And you pick people up and you take them to a center and then you drop them off. And you go get another person or two or three people and then you bring them to the center, drop them off. And then I got to drive 47 miles to pick somebody up, take them from a dialysis from a hospital to to their house, and then I run back, and then I haul three people home, and then I come back and get somebody else, haul some more, just that kind of thing. Okay, let me. I'm okay. I'm the best. Okay, I guess I'll take that. And not complaining. That's just what you do. I mean, that's what your job is. That's what you do. But then I like to come home and pitch around with somebody because I have the next day off. I like to do something like I wanted to do until I found out that they want me to come in tomorrow, and I have to go like this run tomorrow morning will be like 60 miles and 60 miles back with a bus full of people. So in and out of a big bus. It's a big bus. It holds 12 people. Yeah, they can sit in, and then there's four wheelchairs. Yeah, and the wind, when the wind, the wind pushes it back and forth. So, hey, welcome. I seen you last night. Does that remember me? I remember seeing the remember it's me. I see the thing on the side, the little thing on the side. See, I'm like I can't even hardly even talk. So can I just call you Demo? That's not E in there. Amo, Demo. See, I'm not a very good speller. I know it's. I remember seeing what. Oh yeah, the cat. Oh, the cat. Oh my. I'll have to get off my phone the next time Facebook comes up some pictures of my mother's cat. It was white. She got it at a rescue thing, and it was she got it when it was real skinny and everything else, and then when my mother passed away, which was 6 years ago. That cat was this big around, this long, that big around. I'm like, holy crap! What happened? She just feeds it. She fed it, whatever. She wouldn't take this food, and then she got some other food, and then she got like she had like pretty much fed her steak. You know what I'm saying? For versus, it was she spoiled them. It 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 was a girl. I think it was it was a girl. Oh, it wasn't it because it was a girl that couldn't have babies. Um, right, right, right. Ooh, ooh. So the storm finally went off to our east. Remember, we're in Michigan, and Michigan looks like that, and it came. It was on an angle, and it went that way, and So yeah, yeah, probably could put up my feet. My boy picked up a recliner. My boy picked up a recliner that the seat was wiped down. I could probably drag that in here and put a power through sign, go back and. But what would be the point of that if I'm going to sleep? Hmm? Yeah, I do this in my house. I'm down in the garage. If I do this in my house, my wife will probably sneak up and go, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this? What's the purpose of this?" And I kind of can see it a little bit. So, it took off and went across like that, and the bottom down here, and then below, below the hand, it just kept raining and raining. So the other southern states below us is just flooding. I don't know what we can do with all the water. But unfortunately, we got all that water around the outside of us. That's where it all can go. Actually, just goes in the ground. Kind of like low on the water. We're low on the water. Who's best, one or two? Well, one or two. Who's better, one or two? I don't know. Who's one and who's two? That's the question. Who's number one and who's number two? If that had anything to do with the pictures up there that I can barely see. She doesn't know. Yeah, she thinks I'm down here working on a project. I mean, that's what guys go to the garage for, right? What's my favorite drink? So, are we talking soda pop or alcohol? Soda pop or alcohol or um, um, carbonated beverages? Because there's quite a few of them carbonated ones, and you know, I had some. My old boss give me two shots of bourbon about 2 months ago. Wow, that stuff, bourbon. Wow, he just went, went, wow. I was like, I don't know if it was gasoline, but definitely. No, I don't have any flooding. No, we don't. I don't. It just goes. I mean, this we got black dirt, and underneath this whole, pretty much this hole up here, from at least halfway up, that's all sand. It's all sand. If I dig out here, I'll get orange sand, the orange color sand. That's all it is. I'm old enough not to tell you. Close to retirement, though. Does that help you out? Depends on when retirement is, right? Yeah. Considering I don't have any age in anybody that I'm talking to, so, or I don't have, for the most part, a gender on either one of them I'm talking to. So, it's kind of hard to, you know, other than Flooding is terrible, and they've been getting a lot of flooding in Spain. Is that what I heard? Spain? And somebody just said they had like a relative or something over there in Spain. Answer my questions. Answer my questions. And if I don't answer the questions, I get a demerit. That's like at school. If you don't answer my questions, demerit. I'm gonna give a demerit. Better yet, you're gonna have to put your head down and put your head down. Right? So we got 4 people on now? Because I can't tell, because we had like 2 or 3 other people last night. We got the T, the D, the P was on. And, I'm just doing the first initial because, yeah, got the T, the P was on for, and then we got the D. And the D's mad because they're not answering questions. So I did, if I want to give you my answer on what's my favorite drink, I need to know if it's alcohol related or a soda pop related. So if you help define that. Let's see. There was actually 4 up to a bit. Actually, when I first came on, there was like 20, 20, I think got up to 22 for a bit, like 30 seconds. And then it jumped back down to 8. And then they're just wondering what I'm doing, wondering what I'm doing, if I'm doing something exciting or is it boring? Which, most of the time it's boring because, it's here, it's late at night. Theirs could be morning. Yeah, the number goes up and down, and then I'll look at it later, and it once I shut down, I look and see how many actually totally looked at it, and it's like 57 to 60 people popped in and out. So 3:25, and we should already know what time it is by now. It's 6:30 here because we just did a time. You guys switch the time back? Do you do a daylight savings time kind of thing? Because we do this daylight savings time thing. Not every state does it. There's a lot of state. Indiana, which is below us, so we're here, and Indiana's down in here. Ohio's this side, and then Indiana's this side. Indiana won't even do it. They told them, we're not going to switch back and forth. Does it save time on electricity, whatever? The only thing I find that it's done is it's give you another hour in the evening when you go to work when it's dark, and then you get out when it's light. It gives you another hour in the evening to do whatever it is you like to do in the evening. You do the time change too. It's interesting. Do you find that it gives you more? Now we have the C. Hey there, what's going on, sir? Maybe, hopefully I was right. We're just doing a chat, talking a little bit because I wanted to work on some of my stuff I got to work on tonight, but I got to work tomorrow, and I wasn't planning on doing that tomorrow, so yeah, it's probably the same thing here. It's probably for the farmers, and so I was gonna do something or other, but I got to work tomorrow morning, and I usually have Tuesdays off, and I'm tired for what I don't know. Um, Excessively tired for. I think it's just because it's just been raining and dreary all day long, so it's kind of like perfect sleeping weather if you didn't have to work. And I think you're right. That's initially for the farmers to have them, but anymore farmers don't even need an extra an hour of daylight. They got lights. I went someplace. Maybe I watched a video or something. Farmers have these huge lights all over their tractor, and they got GPS on it. They can it'll it'll all they got to do. Yeah, this one girl. It's called Laura Farms or something. She packs a bag. Well, I gotta work on that. I still got the trailer to work on. It's out there, but it's raining and whatever. And then I was making new braces for the antenna that I put up there. I made a brace for it that I put up for the other thing, and last night I cut the pipes off, and then I drilled the holes in it, and then I got some angler and I started cutting it down, but I got to cut off the metal and that. Um, let's see what else was I gonna do. I got a motorcycle over here that I got to put back together, the fender back on it. I got to take it apart, finish up putting the. I got to put the fender back on it over here, and then I got to turn around and supposed to get some brake shoes for it. Um, it's over here around the corner. Um, that needs to get put back together. I got, um, I got, most of the stuff was left. It's like once it starts to snow and all that, then that's kind of what I kick into is doing all them kind of things. Paint my nails tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. It'd be. You want to see what the motorcycle looks like? I used to, my channel was. If you look at my channel name, it's 73 Superglide, and if you go way back to the beginning of my um, channel, I had a Superglide. Now, how did I get the Superglide? I inherited it from my brother. My brother was 7 years older than I am, and um, and so he wasn't much um, mechanically inclined, and I thought and I think I am right. Um, I just I just do it, and if I make a mistake, I recorrect it. That's the only way you can learn. I mean, seriously, you can pay to go to college and have them tell you all this, that, and the other. Uh, but the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Just make the make the mistakes that don't cost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And it's the only way I'm self-taught. I'm self-taught. Welding my welding stuff I learned in school. We had elective classes we could have. You could do this math and your science and your social studies and all the other things. If I had nothing to, I don't want nothing to do with them. I want all the elective classes: wood shop, auto shop, welding, tin working, all that stuff. Lathe work and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't. So the other question. So, anyways, I inherited that, so I ended up fixing that, and then almost 10 years ago, I was on working delivering plumbing to delivering plumbing around the state, um, and the house got on fire. Mice got into the garage. I got some pictures of my other garage was attached to the house. It was about the same size as this. It was a mess too. So well, like I said, the only way you just got to keep doing it. You just got to do it. You can look at videos. Um, the whole thing about YouTube is, I think I've said this before, is um, that the guys that do videos want to keep them short and simple as they can and get as many ads as they can get on them so they can make money. And that's what they were about, is to make money. And and I got ads on my videos too, and I'm sitting right here. This, I don't want to complain. I don't get the wrong idea. Is this chat thing, even if I can get some subscribers or whatever off it, I don't get, YouTube doesn't pay me for this, but I enjoy it and it's fun to do. It's I don't have anybody. I've had I did one where I was doing a trailer thing. Somebody started commenting in there. I'm just a bunch of I thought it just I didn't like it, and so I had shut it down and shut it right down. So if any time that you see somebody pop in and I just don't like what they're texting, I shouldn't have to take and moderate or have somebody moderate this live chat. Some people have to have a moderator. If you get, if I had, like, some of these big guys they got 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 subscribers, and when they get on a live chat, they get all kinds of people get in there, and so they have to have a moderator to filter people's trash, and so, anyways, anyways, I enjoy doing this. I don't. Well, how long will I ever do it? I don't know. I could make. If I can continue to get single, I'd just soon do this all winter long. It's kind of neat. I'd bring you guys along with whatever we're doing, because I got a sandblast cabinet that I haven't finished up, that I got to get to finishing that up. I got this thing that I've been cutting, scrapping things together. I got the glass cut. I started that here now. I don't know when spring came, and then I got all kinds of different things I can do. You might not like it, but you know, I got I don't know if you know that I have more channels than just this one. This is my main channel. This is a 73 Super Glide, and I have a Don's Garage. I have a um, also um, a Don the Scrapper, because my name's Don. So Don the Scrapper. I also have, I don't have much on that because I'm mainly just spent a lot of time on this channel here, and uh, and then I have one other one. It's along the rail fans, and that's where I put all my been putting all my train videos. So I got, there's more than I have more than this channel here, but this is the main channel that I do most of my stuff on. Um, Sometimes you'll see that if you look, if you go to non-live stuff, you'll see that I've post train videos if I can get them up there. It's stuff that goes crazy stuff that goes on and around. I've seen, um, I try to make this one the most less boring, but without bringing in an extra person, like when my son was there, I'd just soon like to do a talk show with him and do some interaction with him and bring you guys along. You guys could ask him some questions, whatever. That's what I'd like to do because I think that once winter winds down and we're both down here in the garage, and I have this going, he can chime in. That's my intent. If I can if I continue to get signal, I don't know if the snow is going to affect it or not because it can. I mean, if the winds affects it and the leaves affect it, I'm telling you that snow when that snow starts coming down, she's really going to cut the signal off. So that's anyways my thoughts on it. Yeah, they get foolish. I don't know what it was. It was like a political thing. I think the guy was asking me where do babies come from or whatever, and then like Stork brought him or something. I think that was kind of what it was, and it was kind of like I know he was up to no good. I just know he's up to no good. So it's like I was waiting for something to just to see it starting to go, just starting to see you know I was like, so I just locked it off. So if that's why one of the reasons why I subscribe. So if you like this nonsense of foolishness or whatever, answering your questions all I can. I mean, you got to give me if you want me to answer what kind of drinks do I like. I need to know if they're alcohol related or the other one because I can tell you all of them, and that might not answer your question though. But yep, that's the whole story behind that one. And I usually when I start talking like that, I usually lose people. But hey, you know what? That's all right. That's okay. Well, yeah. Well, I can. I'm not that good at that because I can go down. I can go down and click on these buttons at the bottom on my phone, and I can block them. But what I end up finding out, I've done it a couple different times. I don't just block them. I block everybody's comments on my end. Now, if I had a person moderator that was like sitting on his computer that I give him approval to do it, he could block each individual one on a computer. Not on my phone. I can't. I don't have that capability. But somebody that I could let them in, let them, like if I had my computer up at the house turned on, and then I could have be somebody have to sit there and moderate this and uh, and block out the ones that you don't like. But that just makes more work. One does people be nice? They don't want to be nice. Yep, they don't want to be nice. So it's 3:30 there. How's the weather there? How's the weather there? TT. I told you how I was here. Rain, 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 and never rain, and we don't get up in this area. We don't get flooding. The southern part of Michigan does, where all the cement and the roads are. It gets some flooding down there. I tape on their names. How can I tape on their names? I'll have to look into that. So, because it sounds like to me you're saying I can like click on their name and block it. That's what you're trying to say. A little clearer. So it was raining there yesterday and same thing, eh? Huh. You think someplace else would be nicer than here? You can tap on their name and it will. You have an option to block it, eh? See, I didn't know that. Let's see. Since I'm sitting here doing nothing, let's see. If I didn't like that person, I don't know if I didn't like that person, but let's see. Let's go back to somebody else that said something and didn't, and then totally left. Yeah, see, it does show. It does. It does come up with um a message saying pin the name, report the name, or remove the name. Huh. I don't know what pin means, but it's got a pin option. And then channel activity. Huh. Yeah. Well, let me remove that guy's name. Let's see if it went away. Yep, it's gone. I don't know if I pinned the name. Let's see. Yeah, see, I can put him back. If I click on him again, I can put him back. Did you notice that disappear? That one? Did you notice that one person disappear or what? Did you see that disappear farther out? That was let's see. Go back up the thing to the guy that said, "Hey there." You're like, "Which one?" Cody Waffles. I'm not trying to block him. I just want to see if you notice when I do that. Um, but now it shows report him or channel activity. Add as a moderator. Yeah, I guess the first time you do it, you're okay, but the second time, if you pin the name, their message will stay up for all viewers to see. Okay, so if I didn't like, it was Cody Waffle or something. He just said, "Hey man, I was just trying to see at my end what it looked like, and if you seen it disappear or whatever to the effect." He's gone on your end right now, huh? Because it shows like on my end, it the first time. No, it's still there, but you just seen it disappear, huh? Okay, because I just I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Hey man, can I tell you a something something? I'm trying to remember what that word is. Poultry, poultry. Oh, yeah. Well, you sound like to me. You know, you think You sound like you've done this before. Like you know what's going on. I have I've did some message things, but nothing to the extent. This is like the most I've done, and mostly because I haven't did it down here because the signal is just terrible. I mean, you can't, you can't do nothing if it's terrible. Everybody's saying it's in and it's out. It's in and it's out. It's in and it's out. Like in, it's out. I know it's out. I know it's out. So, anyways, that's all right. We can play with it just like every days we're doing it down here. So we until they come. The last message was made pin a pin message was made as a pin message. I didn't click on it, so I don't know what that means. So I mean I clicked on it. If I click on it, I can pin message it. Oh, oh, okay. So that's how you learn it. That's a good deal. Yeah, yeah. Well, if this continues to be something, I guess I can. I don't even know how it even. How do you do it? How do I? How do I even make you the mediator? Whatever it's called, or I can just do it myself, or I can just do what we just said. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 That's what I said. I was waiting for that one guy to go. What? You're almost done. You're almost done. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Isn't that funny how you talked about it, and all of a sudden there's some guy already. Huh? Still there? Yeah, I wasn't gonna say all right, all right. to work on that. Anything, so I mean, it's like, let's say I said, oh, okay, from outer, la la la. Yeah, but the problem is I can just click out this, I can click and be gone. Yeah. See, it works. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? So you want to see that motorcycle before I that I'm gonna do eventually here, because I got like 8 minutes left, and then I'm gonna go up the house because I gotta work tomorrow. But I can show you that motorcycle if you want to see that motorcycle before I click off, so I can show you what it looks like. But yeah, yeah, I think I clicked on report and then I blocked them. If I did it right, it said, why are you reporting it, what it was for, and then I reported it, and then I blocked him. If that's how it works. Yep. Like I say, I got other stuff in here to do, but I save it for doing some videos on it, to put up on the main channel in the stuff when you can't do anything outside. And I got lots of stuff to do inside here that I drag in here all summer long to do. And then when I run out of things in here, then I drag stuff inside. Then I drag stuff inside and let it thaw out, and then bring it to yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Just calm down. See how I just came around the corner? It just went out of me. This one's a Yamaha 175. You can look back at one of the videos, and I want to say that that I would like to redo the whole thing spotless, but I can't. I repainted these fenders. They're dusty right now. I repainted the fenders, cleaned up this, cleaned up that. I just unfreed the engine because it was sitting and seized up. And the front brakes are fine, but the back brakes, I can't even turn the wheel because they lock up. So that's that. And I just had this over top of it because I was grinding over here in the corner. And so all the junk was flying on there. I got the gas tank seat needs to be redone, but and the back fender is right over there, covered with dust, and they were all faded. They were all faded big time. And then this guy here, snowmobile, is like way on the back burner. We're talking way back on the back burner. I pulled the engine apart, and then I, how do you know? You learn. You learn. Instead, like I said, I do my own tires. My own tires, and I got a balancer. The boy just got this compressor because the other one's right here. And so, yeah. It's a mess in here, but it's been worse. And here's the other thing I gotta finish up. So I built this all from scratch, every bit of it, because I gotta put gloves for your hands in there. I had something. No, I didn't bend any of it. This is all welded together. It's all seams are all welded up on it. So, yep, that's what I do. That's what I do. I could never afford that. There's no way I could ever afford that. There's a yeah, we got property here. I had it but there's this thing in Indiana, which I told you Michigan's here, Indiana. So we went down last year, and there's like this motorcycle thing that they take over a fairgrounds. They take over a fairgrounds, and my boy wanted to ride him around with a bunch of other people. Yeah, if I move a phone, it goes in and out. There's like people riding motorcycles around in this fairgrounds, and you get that's that's Sam. That's the plan. All right, so I'm gonna probably feel better tomorrow. We've been into this almost an hour, and yeah, we've been into this an hour, and yeah, it's going in and out when I'm walking around, so I don't. So, anyways, I showed you what it was, the motorcycle, and and then there's other stuff in here that I can show you that I can work on too. But like I said, I gotta see you. All right, we'll be here tomorrow night, same time, same thing, and we'll have a good evening. And take care of yourself.